All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I'll be danged. YouTube is working again. Studio is working. And that is good. Thank God. Thank God. It's working. Now I have a screen that I can actually see without having to open another tab. Well, whoever fixed this, thank you very much. Thank you very much, whoever did this. Thank the Lord and thank the person that fixed this. Um, Thank you very much. It saves us a lot of trouble of having to open another screen, but it's working. Hopefully, you can hear me. That's good. All right, now I was going to talk about a topic tonight. I know a lot of the ladies don't like to talk about their certain things, uh, but mental illness is very real. It's very real, right? And the people don't like to talk about it, and that's why people flip out. Now, folks, I just want to remind you, I'm trying to cut way back on cigarettes. I haven't been smoking too much past couple days. It's really on my I'm on the edge. So I'm going to do the best I can without losing complete madness. But hey, Jeff Polly, how you doing? It's real, and folks, I hate to say it, but you'll find out that the percentage of Americans that have it is just out. It's unbelievable. It's a very very crazy thing. And you're going to find out that the numbers are staggering. You will be shocked once the new numbers come out of people with mental health problems and how bad it really is in America. No, I really don't know if it's just because I quit smoking for a couple days or a day. If it's my nerves driving me completely mad, if the littlest things are making me throw stuff across the room. Now the only other thing I can think of is they hit me with gas, biological attack. And there are some gases out there that make people go crazy and very angry. And I'm not sure yet. I'm waiting to see. But you folks want me not to live in reality, right? So I'm going to keep my mouth shut. I'm going to stop YouTube. I'm going to take down my YouTube channel, as many videos as I can, and try and survive as long as I can. But I've had bad accidents in my life, which contributes to head trauma and other things, and of course we have been attacked by people and chemically and everything. So we are, as American people, doing the best we can to stay alive. We're doing and without trying to hurt anybody. We know we're going to end up hurting people eventually here soon. The madness will go too far. And that's what chemically induced and psychological induced and chemical balance do. stuff like that within the mind and the body. Dementia, old age, stuff like that. And I can already tell now I'm at that stage, folks, where every little thing pisses me off, where I can actually, this demon inside of me, this thing, I just want to attack people or throw stuff across the room. I've never felt it in my life before. It's kind of shocking. But I've been doing research on this stuff and bios and what these things do. Parasites and stuff like that. Could it be? I don't know. Possibly could be. Mental illness, possibly. But whatever it is, we have a massive amount of population that's coming up on that age where it's going to start kicking in. I really don't know what to do. I mean, the stats are unstaggerable. It's just unstaggerable. You wouldn't be able to, you can't imagine the stats on it. What is it from? Mainly chemically induced. Schizophrenia, psychosis, mass psychosis, um, trauma to the brain, and it don't even have to be physical trauma. It could just be the sight of something. There's trauma to the brain, which can cause psychosis, hallucination, madness, delirium, and the people that now are reaching that point of age where this stuff starts affecting you. It's staggering. It really is. And with the things that this country has, and our citizens, it's no wonder we are seeing mass shootings. It's no wonder we are seeing attacks by people and people flipping out. And a lot of these people are from the military. So therefore, they've seen war. And that, when, my uncle was in the military and he was like that, very edgy, snap at anything, right? Don't dare wake him up while he was sleeping at night. Out of a cold, dark sleep, you'd be dead, right? It's just, you don't do that. But now that he's my grandfather got old, and I had to go to this veteran hospital to take him to the veteran hospital all the time and hang out and chill. Why he waited to see the doctor and everything. And talking to some of these people, it's unreal. And they tell you, and they'll sit there and you talk to some of these old timers and you talk to them and everything, and and they'll come out and they'll tell you, some of them, I remember the first day when I realized I was going crazy. And you were like, what? Right? I remember the first day. I remember the first day of when I knew there was something wrong with my brain. Mentally. Very scary, dark. And that right there, if you're that's freaky right there, right? That's freaky right there. But here are it's a very serious thing. And for someone to remember that like that day where they knew something was wrong. It was like Robin Williams. Hey Jeff, how you doing? Let me check my chat. Jeff, how you doing? Johnson, Frank, how you doing? And the great little Debbie Foxy Fox. Did you delete any of my chat comments at ATS News tonight? No, just one. Now, what was I going to say? Oh, Robin Williams actually knew he was going crazy. And he told a couple people, but they didn't believe him. But he actually knew something was wrong. He wasn't right. I do believe he knew it before the doctors that something definitely was wrong. He did confide and only a couple people knew. But at that time, Louis dementia, that's another thing. It comes and goes. It's like a concussion. It came and went. It wasn't 24/7 his problem. There was times where he was normal, but it came and it went. It's very interesting. And I can tell you what right now, right? I am, like I said, I had a cigarette this morning at 10 o'clock. I haven't had one since. It's been all day. Every little thing is making me snap. My PhD, my alkalines, my pH, my blood is way out of whack. And you know you're getting close to septic. I don't know, what can you do? I have no idea. Hold on a minute, folks. Hold on a minute. And you know when you're going septic, you start itching and your brain starts going. You start going crazy. So, this mental illness trouble that's going around in the world, I've been there. I've done it. I've taken medicine. I've done numerous things for many, many years. I can't take the medicine no more. I don't want to take the medicine no more. I don't want to take it anymore. I need a break from it. Here's the thing, folks: is I was born and raised believing in God. Never prayed to the devil. I knew the devil was real, but never prayed to him. Never gave him knowledge. I might have sinned, but that was my own free and will. But never, still, even though I sinned, I never prayed to the devil. Never cut a deal to the devil, never sold my soul to the devil, any of that. And here's the thing: these people created this mess for us. If you believe in the Bible and the things in the Bible, you are a nut job. You are crazy in society. And the scientists and the doctors will tell you you're a loony burn. Now, you made these people grow up their whole lives believing in this Bible stuff. They're crazy, folks. Do you know how many people we have in America that are nuts? Do you? Do your math and do your history. Do you know how many people we have in our country, just in America, that if you would go by the books of health, medical, science, they're crazier than a cuckoo bird? Do you see what this Satan, what your religions, what your social societies, your A and B's have done? It's no wonder everybody is killing themselves. That's why Trump has been telling you folks, I wish people would quit killing and dying. Look at what they've done, Mr. Trump. Finally, thy Lord, I think, has come and said, it's over with. Either that or finally the chemicals that they gave us have finally kicked in, and I can't figure it out. I don't want to figure it out. But we did not create this as humans, as a society. We didn't create this mess. We were born into it, much like you're born into the sin and you're born into the grave and you're born into it, right? When you come out of the womb, you're born into this society and this world of madness. Folks, I wish the Bible was true. I wish it was real. I wish Jesus did part the Red Sea. I really do. I wish it was all completely real. I'm the type of person where I'll believe anything 100%. 100% I will believe. If you tell me this is real and I read it and I start believing in it, it's 100% real. We'll wipe everything out. If that's what it took to make it real or whatever. But mental illness, when you put this on people with mental illness, it's a heavy burden on them. A heavy burden on them. And then you throw in drugs, alcohol, whatever else. Heavy burden. I say throw it all away, folks. Throw it all away. What is the best thing for the people? Their peace. Their happiness. Hello, Miss Fox. Hello, Miss Jeff. Hello, Frank. Is your happiness and your peace. And what is the most thing? Peace of mind. Peace of mind. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I have no idea what got in me the other day. I was on this YouTube channel yelling, screaming like a madman. Wanted to throw everything around, throwing my keypad down. And just complete madness. Not me. Now, here's my problem. I might have a disability, folks, where if I'm around something for so long, I become it. I don't know if you folks can understand that disability. But if I am around madness all day watching it, it's starting to make me mad. If I'm around all day watching YouTube and watching people fight and kung fu and killing techniques, it makes me want to start doing it. When people are aggravating me and they're saying you're a sissy or you're a little man, you don't know how to fight, it makes me want to hurt these people and show them that I can kill these people with one punch. They bring it out of us. They want us to flip out. They want to drive us completely mad. And I say, let it all go. Throw it all away. Build walls around your community. I would. Big walls. And start kicking out the people that are not peaceful 24/7, folks. If they're not loving, peaceful people, no violence, no yelling and screaming like madmen, throw them out of the community. If they choose death first or weapons before peace and compromising at a peace table, Throw them out of your communities. We are coming to the point where society has grown so much, population, the things we are having in our country, let alone the air, the pollution. Our atmosphere is getting thinner, folks. The world is changing. There's more chemicals in the air right now than ever. We had 68, 67 volcanoes erupt this past year or two, a record. So much chemicals in the atmosphere. Now, I've been doing some research watching about carbon monoxide poisoning. Could that cause people to flip out? Yes. Right now, with all the volcanoes that we've had erupting, what is it pumping out? CO2, carbon monoxide. And everything's burning up, folks, and our trees ain't pumping out the CO2 and filtering it the way it used to. So this is the problem we are having in America. Are people crazy? Yes. Are they delusional? Yes. But we're going to have to deal with it. We're going to have to help these people. Should some of these people be taken off the earth? Well, I don't know. You decide that. That ain't for me. I can tell you this much. These people keep pressuring people that have disabilities, concussions, and everything. These are the people that got the girls killed. These are the people that got millions of people killed in America. They drove you folks. They're using you folks as their tools. They're using you as a tool to do their murders and their killings. And they're using people with disabilities and mental illness to do their killing and drive them crazy to do it, to kill themselves, to commit suicide. There's a lot of talk about suicide right now. And I don't blame a lot of these people that killed themselves. You look at the way their women were with them. Look at the way their children were with them. And the guilt alone of not seeing your child, not knowing it, that alone will get you to kill yourself. Get you to kill yourself, especially when you got all these idiots coming in here, like this one idiot that just came in saying something about you. Someone better catch up with their child support or whatever. We are literally on the brink of madness. We're trying to tell the American people, we're trying to explain to them, we are on the brink of literally madness. The littlest things are setting us off. We're ready for war. We're ready for a gutting, a good old-fashioned slaughter. And we're trying to tell these people in our chat and in the world in America, quit messing with us, because we have capabilities. We'll make sure there ain't nothing left. There won't be nothing left, folks, but a bunch of dead bodies and a fog behind it. Deep mist, low-level mist across the ground. That's all you'll see. We keep trying to tell these people we're on the verge of killing ourselves and then killing you people, haunting you for the rest of your lives. But they don't care. They don't care. They don't care. They're going to drive you people crazy until you put that gun right up to your head. And that is the truth. And they sit back and they say, well, you ain't man enough. You ain't right? You feel guilty. You run around your kid your whole life. You haven't done you're not paying your child support. You ain't this, you ain't that, you ain't that. Pushing these people until one day they wake up and they look at all the people that made fun of them, aggravated the shit out of them their whole life, caused them trouble and misery and everything. 9 out of 10 times, them are the first dudes they kill. Right? 9 out of 10 times is the people around him are the first ones going to go. If he's got a good enough plan, then he's on his way. He's got assault rifles. He's got bullets, stuff put away, ammo put away in the woods, little drop box here and there. And the murder continues. Maybe he can kill 200, 300 people within a couple years. I mean, like the Gigolo Bigelow beach killer, they're thinking he killed maybe 50 women or something like that, or 100 or something. Who knows? Is it possible? Oh, sure, it's possible to do, especially if you're good and you know what you're doing and you got the right chemicals and the right stuff. Hell, just ask Richard the Ice Pick. Right? He killed most of his victims without even pulling the trigger. But these people are trying to drive people nuts. And that's why I say kill them. Because they're going to kill you, folks. I know it sounds crazy. And it does. And it's crazy for me. I would never say that. But now I'm starting to get it. Now I'm starting to understand. These people are trying to drive these people nuts. I understand that. And if you don't stop them, they're going to drive you completely nuts where either you kill yourself or you're going to kill someone else. So kill these people in their chats. That's what I'm saying. Get yourself a real good hacker and a tracking device and track every single one of your trolls and go after them because they're going to kill you, folks. They're going to kill you. They're not going to pull the trigger, but they're going to drive you nuts until you kill yourself. They're going to try and kill you. They're going to drive you nuts. There's a couple women that have already committed suicide. They're dead. They were bullied. There's one other guy that killed himself. He was forced to it on YouTube. Numerous people have been going. We just haven't been telling you folks the truth. We just haven't been reporting on it. We haven't been reporting on a lot of stuff that's going on. I don't want to report on it. I don't want to send mass chaos. But they're going to kill you, folks. They're going to drive you nuts. These women are going to drive you nuts. They're going to play with your heads. They're going to play with your hearts. A lot of people are saying we might as well kill these people first because they are trying to kill us. They're suicide squads. They're suicide squads. That's what they're labeling them, folks. Military and everything. Suicide squads. Absolutely nuts. It is the devil. It's everything. And I don't have the brain anymore to deal with it, folks. I'm trying to tell you, folks. I don't have the patience no more. I really don't. I just don't have the patience for any of this stuff anymore. And I can see why we are having such mass killings, suicides in America. It's finally happened. It's finally so far out of control that the government don't even know what to do. The government is coming to us asking, what do we do? What do we do? The hell you think we do? You can't even get doctors in here. You can't even get a doctor to take to read a thermometer. Right. What are you going to do? What do you think you're going to do? You can't even get people at labs to read lab tests right. You can't even quarantine You can't even quarantine properly. What do you what are you coming to us asking us what we're gonna do? What do you think you're gonna do? Are you kidding me? What are you people going to do? I have no idea. I have no idea what this country's going to do. I can make one suggestion. Dig a giant hole, folks, because the death rate this year is going to be phenomenal in America. It's already popping off. We know what it's going to be like once it gets real hot. It's going to be a zoo. Good evening, crazy mama. How you doing? It's been a while. I haven't seen you around. Of course, there's Doom. Of course, he's going to make his way in. Hello, Miss Gull. Bear with me. I haven't had a cigarette all day, so I'm just chilling. I'm just trying to not flip out. That's all. And I'm not feeling too good. Oh, my back. I'm trying to explain how we should be handling things different in America. That mental illness is no joke. I suffered with it for a long time. I know people right now that are suffering from it and can't get no help. They cannot get no help. They can't get no medication. They can't get no help. Even if they wanted to, they couldn't. They keep getting denied. They keep getting misdiagnosed. We got a serious problem in America. And if you want the death to continue in America, then don't care about it. Go to another channel. Don't talk about it. Right? Just forget about it. Leave this channel. Don't talk about it or anything. But if you want to do something about it, you best start talking about it, folks. You got way too many people that have mental illnesses, cuckoos, with the most deadliest weapons I've ever seen or made in my life. I think you folks better start talking about mental illness in America. And I think you folks better start coming up with some good medication to fix this problem. Because I don't think you folks in the United States government knows how a coup happens. You got enough firepower and man and craziness. I would imagine that's why the body count is the way it is in the military. I think you boys better put down your guns. I think America and the military should just stop and just say we don't want this no. We don't want to be the most powerful country or killing machine in the world anymore. We want to be like Ethiopia, which has no police, has no military, and is one of the lowest crime rating places in the world. We want to be like that. We don't want this madness no more. We don't want to turn the TV on and see nothing but rape, murders, and death. Maybe once in a while, but every single day. I don't think the Pentagon I think the Pentagon is actually shocked. They're like, we got a problem. We definitely got a problem within our troops, and I'd say so. I'd say so. We got a problem within society. Yeah, I'd say so. I probably would say so. You got some of the most deadliest weapons we've created in the hands of civilians now that are nuttier than a cuckoo bird. Yeah, civilians. I think you got problems, America. I really do. I would say it's a big problem. I would start talking about it more, and I would start coming up with better medication for these people and tackling this problem a little bit better in America. And this stuff, it makes sense to me. That's why they're taking everybody out and everything, right? Hey, you don't have to listen to me, folks. You can go to another channel and listen to them talk. But I'm going to tell you how it is the truth. And you folks, civilians in America, military people in America, the government, our core, is we're actually thinking we got a problem. If we don't start handling it now, we won't have to do nothing. There'll be mass chaos on the streets and people killing. I mean, there already is, but double, triple what you're seeing now. So it is a problem. A lot of people don't want to talk about it. I've suffered from it. Um, and it's real, right? It's not fake. I'm real, folks, here pretty soon, right? You're going to be put on. You're going to be put on medication. Why? Because you believe in God. There, right there, is psychological madness. It's not true. It is not real. Any scientist and psychologist and doctor will tell you that. It's not real. You need to take this pill. But yet we have been brainwashed for 50 years, some 60, 70, 80 years, that this stuff is real. What do you people think is going to happen in a society when you have people telling you that it's not real? You have a mental disability. But yet we turn on the TV, we see everybody going to church. We see all this stuff going on with the church and all this stuff and everything. But if you go in front of psychologists and doctors and scientists, they'll tell you it's not real. He did not part the Red Sea. We can explain how the Red Sea parted. We can explain, I mean, and they do. They go through and explain everything right down to the T, everything. But yet here we are living in this madness from the get-go, born into it, brainwashed into it. And really, we should just shut our mouths, right? That's what a lot of people say. Just shut your mouth. You're causing more of the trouble. You're making people think. You're making people use their mind. What is going on? He makes sense. Why are they saying we're crazy? Because we believe in Jesus and God, and He parted the seas and the, I don't know. Why ain't they going into churches and putting all them people in straitjackets? They did me. Why didn't they do that to them? That's my question. Why'd they do it to me, but they ain't walking into that full church right there with 100 people and walking in there and putting them in straitjackets saying, you guys are crazy. No, you're voicing your opinion and believing God is real and everything, and you're completely nuts. Well, of course, they target me, right? But, well, you're not one of them, I guess. I don't know. I guess their mental illness ain't as bad as the rest of ours yet. But everybody wants to be a superhero. Everybody wants to be. I'll tell you what, I think about killing myself every single day. The shit I got to go through and the madness I've been through in my life, every single day I wake up, I think about let me tell you what I think about, and I'm not lying to you. That's what I'm thinking about. And that is the truth. Every single day. Every single day. And it ain't even me. It's some demonic demon in me or some person that's on the brink of madness that is inside me, that is screaming out for help, trespassing on me, driving me nuts. Every single day I wake up with all these people saying, pay your child support. You're a bum. You don't know what you're talking about. You're dumb. You're crazy. You're this, you're that. Do you folks realize now why them children died? Do you realize now why them women died? And them men died? Do you realize now why people are being killed and killing themselves? Do you folks? Your weapon of getting people to try and commit suicide has become a weapon. And that's what you people been doing. That's what you people been doing. Is there anything you could do? Yeah. You know what you could do? You know what you could do? Give them what they want and make them feel happy. That's what you could do. Because the reason they're acting the way they are now is because they're not getting what they want. They never had what they wanted. And we found in studies with people like that, if you give them what they want, they just go away. They just go away and about their business. Well, that's all I really wanted, Mr. Kramer. Thank you very much. I don't think I'll be bothering you no more. Hey, no problem, man. That's all you had to do was let us know. These people can't do that, folks. That's why them kids are dead. That's why them women and them men are dead. They want the truth. We can give them the truth. We can smack them in the head with the truth. Lord, you know they're not going to listen. So why use me as a messenger? They think I'm a retard. They think I'm stupid. They think I'm crazy. And I am all of these, Lord. If you're listening to me right now, Lord Jesus Christ Almighty, I am everything these people say I am. A complete killing machine, madman. Compliments of our society, religions, and the United States of America. Did they ever once ask what I needed or wanted? Not one damn time. They thought they knew more. They thought they were more powerful. They lost. And that's why I always tell these people, compromise if you can, folks, because you never know how crazy or who you're talking to. For all you know, you could be talking to the Messiah himself. And you guys push him, and the next thing you know, you got massive stones falling from the sky on fire and massive hurricanes and waves and everything. And these people, they all think it's a joke. They all think it's not real. So now we're battling against people that think it's not real. And then you got battling people that think it is real. And what a mess. It is Satan, folks. A lot of you are mad because I keep saying that. You believe too much in Satan. Well, then you folks don't believe in thy God Almighty in the Bible. Right? Because I'm struggling right now. I am determining and contemplating life right now as we speak for millions and millions and millions of people. Either we are going to believe in the Bible or we are going to start locking everybody up in a nut hut and giving them medication. And we are going to stop all this stuff. That's up to the people. But I'm here to tell you, we're just about at our last threads. How far will it be before we snap completely? I don't know. I hope I never do. I hope here soon I get what I want, and all this will go away. But I don't think so. I think it'll just get worse. I know what's going to happen. I know what I'm going to end up doing. I know this. But if we can save someone out there, I don't know. Like I said, folks, it's too late for me. I've already been evaluated 12, 13, 15 years ago, whatever it was. I've already taken the psychological medicines and the olanzapine, olanzapine for 12, 13 years. This is what it is. But if we can help the new mental people, the new people being drove crazy, if we can help them, then that'll be worth it. Uh, for one, you got to start with clean water because most of these people are suffering from parasite disabilities and parasites and stuff, causing the psychosis, causing the pain, the deformation, and everything. And if we can help them people, that'd be great. Some of us are too far gone. We're going to sit back, try and survive. If we can find love, then find love. If not, find yourself a lady of the night and spend money on her. But make sure you feel good about yourself and you feel and you're happy. And that there will prolong your life. Do you understand that? Find something you like to do other than driving men and women crazy. Find something you like that makes you feel peace and do that. If you're lonely, go find a lady of the night. Some people say, well, they can watch porno. Well, they can watch porno, but then they're saying it's a sin. See, these people create your problems. What would you rather have? Somebody masturbate, somebody go uh, rape a woman and live out his sexual fantasies, or go buy a prostitute? I don't know what you people want in America. You best start thinking real quick. That's what I think you should be doing in solving this problem because we're getting to that point where we're coming to Armageddon. We're saying this is all bullshit. And these people wrecked our lives with this brainwashing and this everything we do is a sin. And we're going to stomp the living lights out of every single one of them. And we're very close to that. And the churches are open. So if you feel free to go do that, please do. Right? Let these churches know. So mental illness is a problem. People don't want to talk about mental illness. They're all afraid and everything. Oh my God, don't talk about mental illness, Johnny. You're so negative. It's so horrible. Oh my God. Be good. After I get what I want, then I will be happy. And then, therefore, Mr. Bendejo, bend over and take it in your asshole. Then I will be happy, and therefore I will have no need to destruct, kill, or demise, or rape, or pillage in this country. Would I? No, I wouldn't. See? Then what's going on here? Well, these people are doing whatever they want. If you ain't going to give them what they want, they'll take it. And they'll rape your children, and they'll rape your wives, and they'll even rape your husbands. And they will rip and steal everything you folks got. And that's the truth. You don't want to hear it, but that is the truth, folks. And that is why them kids are dead. And that is why them women are dead. These people don't know mental illness. These people are wannabe psychiatrists. They don't live it. They might know it, but they've never lived it. And they're dying to get inside these madmen's minds. Right? That's why we would love to talk to Bryan Kohberger and question him about Evansdale and how big was this organization he was doing, this little experiment that Mr. Kohberger was doing. See, we want to open up to Mr. Kohberger. We want to make him feel at home, his friends, that we can confide in, because we want to see how big this psychomatic killing machine that they've created is gone. But you folks are too dumb. Some of you folks are just too dumb to understand what we're trying to do. These people can't even fathom that Kohberger might have known actually what was going on in Delphi. Kohberger might have been able to help. Kohberger might have knew more than what you people think. But we're crazy. We have no idea what we're talking about. Is mental health a problem? Yes, mental health is a problem. Do people get punished because they have a mental disability? Yes, they do. Do I punish people that snap and end up killing you people? Nope. No. That person there had a mental disability. His whole life they did nothing but rape him and pillage him and destroy him. Right? Kept him in a closet for I don't know how many years. And you think I blame that person? Nope, not one bit. And no, for any of you people coming into my chat, I'm not talking about me or my own family. God. Everything I talk about, they think it's my family. Oh my God, it's his family. No, my family's crazy, but I'm not talking about my family. I'm talking about these other families. Time is at 12:30. It's getting late. I'm actually getting lightheaded from not smoking, so I got to calm down a little bit of talking. You know, we ain't got much longer, folks. We got too close. We flew too close to the sun, and they got us. Whatever, how it may be, wrong kind of medication, wrong shot, whatever it may be. People trespassing on us, demons, whatever it may be, folks. Here's the thing: I am more upset than anything. I am more upset that you people are flip-flopping pieces of crap. You only want to believe in the Bible so much, and then you want to toss away. It's like they want to toss away Keegan Kline from the Delphi case. And that's what they want to do with the devil here. They want to praise thy God and believe in everything. But when that gentleman snapped and his face changed, and you can actually see his facial expressions change, that's called right there demonic possession. He flipped out and killed 3 people and slashed their throats. And they didn't, as he laughed at the church people right in front of him and said, guess who I am? The devil, bitch. And cut her throat wide open. Then they want to, they just don't want to believe in the evil. They only want to believe in the good. They don't want to believe in the evil. They can't even believe in what their own Messiah told them. They can't even believe in what the Messiah told them, that the devil was real. They can't even do that. They don't even want to believe in it. I got people walking around here. We don't believe in the devil. You believe in the Bible? Oh, yeah. Praise Jesus and everything. Well, but we don't believe in witches and demons. Then you don't believe in the Bible, witch. Get to stepping. You don't believe in the true Bible. You ain't going to believe in God and not believe in the word that he spoke in the Bible. That Satan, the witches, the vampires, the demons, and everything was real. Get to stepping, bitch. But they don't. That's how they want to live their lives. Right? That's how they want to live they pick and choose from the Bible what's good and what's bad. Right? And excuse my language, folks, right now. I'm not in good shape right now myself. I'm just being honest. So, what can I tell you from experience, folks? Every day is a struggle not to kill you people and kill myself. Every single day is a struggle not to just kill you people. Literally. Even some military guys say, sometimes I wake up and I just want to kill all these people. I don't know why. They've done nothing wrong, but we just want to kill them. I understand. I was never in the military and I want to kill all these people. I don't even know them, but I want to cut them up and chop them up. Why? I don't know. I have no idea. And I'm not a violent person. Right? Why do you guys want to? Well, we've seen war. We've seen hell. That's what we do for a living. We did it for 20 years, slaughtered people. That's the only thing we know. I agree. It's the only thing you would know. That's what you did for 20 years. Well, it's a serious topic. Well, a lot of people don't realize it. No, I'm being honest. Yes, every single day I want to kill people. That is true. That's true. And our military is like that every single day. Even guys in the military right now, I know, get up and I'd like to kill everybody. I'm so fed. It's a term. It is a what do they call that? A metaphor. We'd like to kill all these people, drive us nuts. Do we do it? No. But would we like to? Yes. 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 Right. Especially the ones that come in and say bad stuff about us like this. Blah. Bend over backwards, Bendejo, and all the rest of these people, and witches and demons. We're either going to do this, folks. Here's going to be the new rules in America. Either we're going to believe in the Bible 100%, or we're throwing it out the window, and we're done with it. We are tired of this two-faced shit. This two-sided stuff. Either you're going to be Democrat, Republican. Either you're going to vote for God or the devil. How about this? How about we get rid of all of yes, and we start over, and we don't want none of this madness ever again? How about that? Right? How about that? You folks have created the mental breakdown of a country and society. And you're sitting there asking me, what do we do? Pick a side and go with it. That's your new rules. We are only going to vote or these people or whatever. These are rules in America, and that's it. You don't live by them, and that, oh well. We believe in God, and that's it. The devil is real, whatever, and that's it. And the Bible, everything in the Bible is real. What a madness! What a horrible thing. Horrible. And here's what's funny. Here's what is hilarious. This is hilarious. This is what I'm going to blow your minds with, right? Before scientists came along or technology, everybody thought this blue sky up was heaven. That's heaven. Yes, take a gander. The blue sky up there, look at that, is God's kingdom. And the reason they said that was because they'd never been outside of God's kingdom. Nobody, even in their right mind, could acknowledge what we know now. They thought the clouds was heaven. Our technology punched through the clouds. And we were like, wait a minute. Where's God? Where's the kingdom of heaven? We were looking all over for it with our cameras and satellites once we got them up there over the clouds and out of the atmosphere of heaven. Looking down at where is the kingdom? Where is God's kingdom? Where's heaven? Where is God? We're floating around out here in space. Where is he? Let me tell you where the kingdom was all along, folks. They've been lying to you. Do you know where the kingdom was? It was right here, because all the guys that get out there in the space station, you know what they say? Look at this, it's like heaven. It is heaven. The earth, look at the earth. Look at how heavenly it looks. And now you hit the key there, space guys. You did yourselves. That is our heaven. This is our heaven. This is the kingdom of God. The earth and the skies. Because there ain't nothing out there, folks. We looked. There's no castles in the sands out there. In space. But these people are just, I'm pissing people off. Well, there's nobody watching now. Finally did my job. Everybody left. Thank God. Right? Thank God. Knock it off, Ben. I will report you. Why? What do you say now? Oh, it's Savannah now. Here comes Savannah. Yeah, it's people like this. Don't worry. Someday, I hate to say it, but that is the truth. Every day I wake up and I want to kill these people. I don't know why. I'm not a violent person, but something makes me want to kill these people. And that's sad. That's very bad. That's very bad. And that's society. That's what these people have done. Society, politics, religions. That's what they did this. Whoever is inside me wants to kill you people and kill himself. I don't know who it is. I hope it's not a family member, but I think it might be a YouTuber. I'm trying to read and find out who he is or what this thing is, who it is. I feel horrible for this person. They're in hell. They are in hell. I know they are. I wish I can talk to them, but I'm not sure who it is. It is a YouTuber. I do believe it might be a YouTuber or somebody, or someone's YouTube or a family of a YouTuber or something. I'm not sure. But whoever it is that's trespassing on me or whatever, either they want to kill these people, or they're already dead. They might have killed themselves. I'm not sure. All right, let me check out my chat here real quick. Celt and everything. Debbie, what's going on? Has he gone crazy? Has he has blah gone nuts? I know, I don't know what I'm talking about. Well, that's okay then. You don't have to listen. Our words can and will be used against us. There's other lives and other planets. It's just very far away. Yeah, yeah. They didn't listen. They don't believe it. But yes, there's life out there, folks. There's another Earth. It's beautiful, untouched, unpopulated. Yes, our words can be used against us if you commit a crime. There is no crime. Freedom of speech. That's another thing, folks. We are going to have freedom of speech, or we're not going to have no speech at all. That's another thing. All this stuff in the Constitution is the freedom of speech. Well, then why are they throwing you in jail? Well, because I said I wanted to kill all these people. Well, you got a mental problem, and you're just, boy, are you going to do it? No. Right? I've gone through my whole life listening to people say they wanted to kill people, but never did. It was a metaphor. They can use anything they want, right? In the courts or whatever. You can. I understand, Kel, but I'm not worried about it because I don't think I'll be breaking any laws here anytime soon, Kel. You know what? I am reporting him. I will be back. Oh, reporting me? All right. Go ahead. I can take his shit no more. Me or who's she talking to? Okay. Is everybody gone? We're trying to find out who it is, folks. It's not me. It's somebody or something, though. Somebody conjured up or something. Ah. All right. Debbie, he must have many accounts. If you block someone, she must not be blocking them right if he keeps coming back. But is she blocking him? Is that what she's doing? Maybe. Maybe she is. We don't know too much about this YouTube stuff, Kel. Me or Debbie. We're just winging it. I think it's just the hot bone. Many accounts. Maybe. I'll tell you what, that barbecue sauce is good. Folks, I don't know what's going on either. But bear with me. Please. That was me either. That was just something I've heard. Yes, Kel, I'm drinking tea. But I'm also eating sausage with barbecue sauce. And I got a glass of lemon water here. I become someone else, folks. I got somebody, and something is not right. I'm just letting you folks know this. I'm trying to be honest with these people, and that's the thing. That is the thing. Here we've done studies where these people have come out and told the truth, but people didn't believe. Well, I'm saying I'm one of them people where I believe now, and something is going on, and somebody is in me, or something is going on, folks. It might be end times. I can't think straight. I can't. I'm becoming other people. I'm literally changing molecularly right in front of people. I don't know what it is. I can't tell you what it is. I wouldn't know where to begin. They'd lock you up. The only thing you could do is prove to them and show these people. Then they will believe. If they see it with their own eyes, then they will believe. I can't make them believe. I ain't Jesus. I ain't God. I ain't the devil. But the only way to make people see things like that is they would have to see it with their own eyes. And maybe it is the coming of the Lord. Maybe finally, thank God Almighty, it's the coming of Jesus. He's going to clean away all this devil worship and stuff. And we're going to have peace on earth. And no more mental illness and none of this madness. And it'll be glory to God and love and peace. And yada, yada, yada. Ooh, that barbecue sauce was really tangy and sweet. Really tangy and sweet. And you know what? People have been posting on my even in my chat and even commenting on mine. You need help. You need this. You need that. You need this. You need that. But yet these people are the ones that are trolling and stalking people and causing the havoc in chats. And they sit there and tell us that we're the ones that need the help. Well, guess what? We got help. We went to the doctors. We went and took the medicine. We did what we were told to do for a very long time. We have a disability, but we ain't as bad as you people because you are the people that are driving these people nuts. You trolls or whatever you are from other channels or whatever. Just people in general, even other channels that just are mad because you don't agree with them. Or you call them a name or call them something or whatever. No, I don't want to wake up, Kel. I really don't. No, I'm not joking. I'm going to be honest with you folks. Am I going to do anything to myself? No. But inside my head, how can you people want to be friends? How do you open up to us? We're your friends. You can't. But I'm going to be honest to myself right now. It might not make sense to you, but it makes perfectly sense to me. Every day I wake up, I want to leave this earth. Every day I wake up, I want to attack people, but I don't. Why? Because I was raised, I'm supposed to hate this world, and I haven't been hating this world. I've been loving life and loving this world, and that's why I'm in the predicament I'm in. Do you folks understand now? See? Read your Bibles. It said we are supposed to hate this world and every single thing in it. That this is the world we are not supposed to be concentrating on. We're supposed to be concentrating on the Heavenly Father in heaven. So sometimes every day I wake up, I want to end myself. I want to end other people. Why? Because we are supposed to hate everything. They implanted this madness seed into us. We shouldn't be hurting nobody. We should be trying to save lives instead of building killing machines. We should be prolonging life, saving life. It ain't that way, folks. I don't know who it is. I'm trying to read and trying to figure out who it is, but somebody's trying to hurt somebody. Or wants to hurt themselves. And if you're listening right now and you're in my head and you can hear me telepathically, or you're here and you're listening to this video, don't do it. You're doing exactly what they want you to do. And life is better with you here on the earth. And life will get better after mental illness. It might not be the greatest life ever, but you will be able to survive and you will be able to live happily. But I know they forced you to it. I know they did it to me too, dude. They did it to me too. If you're listening out there, Mrs. or Mr., they did it to me too. Be strong. You did things. Military guys had to do things they didn't want to do. This is what I don't understand, folks. This is what I don't understand. Why are we still having wars? Why are we still having wars? Good against bad. But why is God using human beings to fight this war? When he is the almighty creator, he don't even need us to destroy the world or destroy anything. It is not the great works God does with us. It's the great works we do with God. Through God and him through us, whatever it may be. But it's not making sense, folks. If he was the almighty creator of everything and is the light and the only light and is the most powerful thing ever and cast the devil out of hell or out of heaven and has, if he had that much power to cast him out of heaven, he could have killed him or whatever. But he didn't, right? Because God is an all-powerful healing God. Even though the devil went against him, the Lord might still love him, right? It was one of his creations. How are we supposed to live in this two-faced, double-jawed, smacking world? I have no idea, but it's late. You ladies need your sleep. I need my sleep. It is 1 o'clock in the morning, and you don't want to listen to my gibberish. And I appreciate you folks being here. Am I going to do anything? No. No, I'm not, folks. I'm trying to talk to you folks seriously as adults. You talk about something and they go off the deep end. He's going to kill himself. No, I'm not. I am not. Someone is, but not me. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. And they don't have to. If you can hear me, if telepathically, no, put the gun down. No. We're going to give you what you want. Fun, money. Maybe find you a woman, right? And this is what I'm telling this country. I'm like, man, I could have saved so many of these people. How? Give them some money. What do you mean? Make them rich. Give them a beautiful woman. Give the motherfucker something to live for. Give them something to live for. Instead of the bullshit, oh, well, you ain't rich and that's it. And that's the way. Here's a gun, kill yourself. Have we saved people that way? Yes, you could save people that way. It's something that man did or that woman did in their life that's bothering them. They might not have money. They might not have a home. Either he's going to kill himself or kill somebody. One of the two. What do? Give him what he wants. You know? And then they get pissed at me. Well, we can't give everybody what they want, Mr. Kramer. We want. You kidding me? How much money you got? You're a millionaire, ain't you? Got a beautiful home and everything? Shut up. He's poor. He's got nothing. We're supposed to all be created equal. Remember the good book? I don't think you folks read the good book. We're all created equal. And that's the way you should have lived. Do we need to be rich? No, because a rich man ain't getting nowhere in my heaven before every single one of my poor, diseased, weak, and death and abused get into heaven. That rich man will be sitting there for a very long, long time, gentlemen. very long, long time. You might as well just think of something else to do. You might as well think about a mustard seed or whatever it is, because that rich man ain't getting nowhere. He's gonna be wandering this earth for a long, long, long time. He ain't getting into my heaven, not before my weak, my sick, my disabled, my old, my poor. Nope, nope, nope. You folks better read your Bibles. So what do? You want to save lives, or you just want to go through life and just call it population control? Which one do you folks want? I'm crazy. It don't matter to me. I've already been labeled by 7 doctors. Right? I'm a cuckoo, but I'm not violent cuckoo. They wish I was violent cuckoo. Right? They wish that would give them reason to put you in a mentally disturbed hospital. But I'm not violent. I don't break laws that way. Uh, I just am stupid. Ain't too smart. Right? Plus my accidents that I had when I fell, I got back problems and stuff. But you want to save lives or you want to take lives? That's the question. That's what you got to ask the society. What do you folks want to do? You want to save lives or you want to take lives? Because if we keep going, well, I think we got what do we got? 3.5 million people that are homeless that are soon going to be on their way to heaven. Uh, if we don't do something about it, gone. And there's another 5.7 million, I think they said, or something like that are going to be entering homelessness and poverty and everything, like I already am. Right? You got people living on the streets that don't have to live on the streets, but they choose to. I don't know why. Mental illness. That's why. No, that guy's a veteran, and he's a damn good veteran. He was a war hero, but he's homeless. He would have saved your life and your children's life in a heartbeat and gave his life up. He's rich. I'm not going to lie to you. Some bitch is loaded. But he chooses to be poor. And he chooses to sleep on the street. Why? Mental illness. Or he can't find nobody to take care of him. What caused all this mental illness? War. War. War is hell. Even when it's over, it lives on the mind. It lives in your mind, even when it's over. Even when they say you're going home, boys, the war don't end. Not for our boys. That war is still going on in their head. I don't think you folks know. I don't think they realize it. Oh, God. God dang, that barbecue sauce was good, but it's tangy. So, what do you guys want to do? What does America want to do? Does it want to save lives or take lives? I don't know. Let me know. Let me know what you folks determine. I'm already nuts. I'm already there. You guys got a lot of catching up to do on me, right? You got a lot of catching up to do. You just ain't as crazy as me. You gotta take medication for a while. You gotta go see doctors and psychiatric records or whatever they call them for about 4 or 5 years. Excuse me. And then you got to deep dive into just complete madness. And then you got to go and get your head X-rayed from concussions, and they got to check on that. So you can tell today and tomorrow I had a bad day. Could you guys tell that in my chat? I mean, some might say, no, he's always like that, but something was off about me, and I could tell. And what is that? That is my concussion. And that's how it is. And I'll probably go years and years without any major headache like I had today. But that's what it's all about, folks. Concussions. It don't take much for me to get mad. Any little thing, and I'm throwing everything around, right? I mean, I'm not throwing it, but I'm putting it down heavy or whatever, But you know what's funny is I have a disability, but why do I watch people that don't have disabilities do that all the time? That's my problem. That's what I'm trying to explore. That's what I'm trying to get at. If I have a bad day and I start cursing, yelling, and screaming or whatever, it's probably not as bad as some of the other people that are having it. No, my family and friends were in wars, killed. I was never in the military. No, just my family and friends. But I talk like we're family. Don't I count? I do. Well, because that's all I lived around my whole life. I had to take care of my grandfather when he was alive. He was in the military. My uncles, my one uncle, I had to help him over at his place. He was in the military. Then you have to go to the VA vets, and it's filled with military people all around. You listen to the stories all the time. You hear about their friends that they lost, their buddies, and everything else, and then once they get down to the VA hospital, that's when you see your family open up, right? Because they're around their brothers. They're around others that went through the same shit as they're going through, right? Most of these guys were experiments for the government. So they all know. They light up. They get, they get down there and they start talking to everybody. Hey, hey Joe, what are you doing over there? Hey, how you been? Oh, good cow, we haven't seen in a while. Holy crap. That's how it is at a VA vet. And then there's some guys that don't talk at all in the VA vet. And you don't want to mess with them people. They just sit there and they you can tell they're mentally they have a mental problem. But good Lord, the shit they've seen. I think I would have it. Just listening to it, I'm going through PSD or whatever they call it. And they just sit there and they mind to their own business. And them are the dudes you don't want to mess with. Right? They just sit there and they mind to their own business. They might ask you they might answer you if you ask them a question, but they are the ones that just sit there and they mind to their own business. You don't want to mess with them dudes. Just being honest. They think I'm joking. I'm just telling these dudes the truth. You just don't want to mess with them dudes. I don't know what we're dealing with, folks. It's either mental illness or it is the Bible that is real. Now, I'll let you folks choose. I can't choose for you. All I can say is I'm tired of the arguing with everybody. I am tired of the madness. I am tired of, you know what? I'm not a man, right? That's what all these dudes keep coming up. Pay your child support, oh wait, my kids' birthdays are coming up here soon in May. I gotta send them some money in May. Birthdays in May. All right, so what else was this? Oh yeah, uh, and that I can't believe that just popped into my head. I can't believe I remember their birthdays are in May. It's a month away. I should write it down so I don't forget. I don't forget. Where did that come from? It just popped into my head. Oh, my kid's birthday's in May. Both of them. All of them. Ugh. All right. So where was I? Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know. You folks decide what if the Bible's gonna be real or not. If we're gonna live by it. I've been living by it. I know one thing: when I do something bad, I pray to God, forgive me. Why am I programmed this way? I don't know. Before I didn't give a crap about nothing. I really didn't, folks. Drugs, partying to kill the pain in my head because my concussion was all I lived for was either alcohol or drugs. Just to kill the pain. It was horrible. And I still have painful days. But I'm dealing with it. Right? I don't know. Your kids are too old for child support, Johnny. You don't have them littles. No, they're in their high 20s, 30s. But I still send birthday card money, like Christmas money when I can. When I can remember. When I can remember. When I can remember. I do. Yes, I do. Count says it is a painful dementia for me. Well, dementia is real. Yes, do you, Miss Debbie? We can try to remind him. I know people are saying you still. Yeah, I do. Well, I feel guilty for not being there. Something is creaking in my apartment, folks. Just now, behind that dang TV. Uh, because I feel guilty. Kel, Debbie, any other women or men out there listening? Because I feel guilty. I still send birthday money and Christmas money when I can. Why? Because I wasn't there. Did I get all the hugs and kisses as they were little babies growing up? No, I wish I did. That's what I miss the most. I got to see my kid when he was like 1 year old. He was just a little booger, and he just would run around, and I would laugh. I'd chase him all over the place, and he'd laugh his little butt off. Uh, and he had the greatest little laugh, and it was just the greatest thing in the world to me. But then he left. I haven't seen him since. But I still send money, and I still talk to his mother when she's in a good mood, which ain't much. But at least I try. I hope he's okay. Do I have I talked to him personally? No, I have never heard his voice except for on video. Never sat down and talked to him by myself. Just me and him hanging out and everything. I don't know what I would say to him really. Like I said, I've seen a photo of him. I've seen a video of him and everything, but I've never seen him since he was a baby. I actually still have his guitar that I bought him when he was a baby. One of them push button ones. He was born in 95, 1995. Was it 95 or 94? 95 or 94, 93, somewhere there. Somewhere, I can't. I think it was 95. Little booger was adorable. Had a blast for, I don't know, about a month out here in the snow and everything. He was having fun. He was having fun. It's not all your fault, Johnny. Not all of it. All of what? No, it ain't my fault. My kid's grown now, and the kid's a great BMX bike, motorcycle rider, and the kid he's a great worker. He's got a great work ethic. The kid is just unbelievable. I'm really glad that he's doing good. And I relay messages to his mother. Tell him no drugs, no drinking, no nothing. Stay away from that garbage. And he's doing good, and that's good. I'm glad. And don't get too crazy on them dirt bikes, kid. You can get hurt, you know. So other than that, that's about it. I just talked to my daughter the other day through Messenger. She messaged me. Grandkids are doing good. I promised her I'd be sending her some money to her birthday. They're both kids' birthdays are in May. Oh wait, is the one in September? One's in May. I think the one grandkid's in September, but both of my kids are in May. And then my one, yeah. There's like 3 kids I try and send money to on their birthday. 4 kids, and then including my grandkids. But I don't get to claim that they're not mine. I just send money or presents, right? I'm not allowed to call these kids. Are not allowed. You are not allowed to be called dad. You are not allowed to be called grandpa. It's very torturing on a man. It's very torturing on a man when he don't hear from his son and his son considers him a bum and nobody because the parents split up and the father went his way and the mother went his way or her way or whatever. Uh, so he's grew up knowing someone else as his father supposedly. So I don't know. It's very mentally disturbed, mentally torturing. Some lawyers and some people said you were just a donator, Johnny. You just donated a seed. Your kid looks great. He's a great looking kid. He's smart, and you're just a you were just a donator, and they came back for the money. They doubled it. You donated the seed, but then they wanted you to come back and pay for the kid. I'm like, I haven't seen the kid my whole life. Seen him when he was a little baby. But that's the price you pay, right? That's the price you pay. Now it is getting late. It is 1:30. I am getting tired. God bless all you for coming here. Let me see what chat's going on. My daughter was born in May. It is. I am on your side on the fence. Get off of the fence, woman. It's late. It's 1:30 in the morning. Go inside and get some sleep. Mental illness is a problem, folks. We need to start really looking at mental illness in America, what we can do to solve this problem. Uh, are we all really created equal? I don't think so. We should stop pulling people's legs. We're going to believe in stuff, then we got to believe in it at 100%. If not, then throw it out the window. We don't need it. Move on to something else that'll help save lives and make our world and this country better. Right? And I'm tired of being the superhero and paying for everything. I'm tired of flipping the bill in America for all these other countries. Why do you people want to be superheroes? I have no idea. We have a weaponry where we can shut down the military and say we're not going to bother anybody no more. Russia, you go do what you want. China, Japan, whatever, Egypt, whatever. You guys go do whatever you want. We are neutral now. We are done being the superpower. Here, we'll turn it over to you guys. You deal with the headaches and supply the rest of the world with money and goods and food and everything. We're going to rebuild for a while. We're going to take a break because our country is on the brink of madness, just like Russia, just like China, just like all these other countries. Why? Well, China mainly because China and Japan and all them, mainly because there's parasites over there. They eat a lot of sushi, a lot of raw food and everything. But every other country is on the verge of breaking this. Are their leaders, are their powerful leaders going to realize what they're doing and use and become humans and use their minds and come to the table and make peace and get back to peace instead of nothing but war, building machines? And if we're battling the devil, then the government, can you come out and say we are fighting the devil and we're going to have, and all of us countries are going to join together to fight the devil? If it ain't the devil, then tell it's an alien, right? Whatever it is, let us know. We'll support you if there's peace. And that's what we want, is peace. Why? Because look at what we are talking about right now. It is 1:30 in the morning. There's a lot more better things that I would love to be doing right now at 1:30 in the morning. War and madness. I'm done with it. I ain't talking about this stuff no more. I am trying to talk about it serious stuff. It's not to be, it's not funny. It is serious. I make fun of it because I have a disability. I've had it for a long time. I've been on the medication. I've gone to the doctors, so I can make fun of it. But really, it's not fun. It's very painful. Uh, and concussions are very painful. And back injuries are very painful. And it's very easy to get hooked on medication, pain pills. Uh, and I got hooked on my meds. Yes, I got hooked on my meds. I looked forward to taking my med at night. Why? Because it would knock me out. That little tiny pill, that little med, I don't know, was it Olanzapine? Olanzapine? One of them two. That little tiny pill, just one a night. I popped that. Oh my God, that dang thing would just knock me out. I mean, it was one of them. It was almost like a drug. Right? Maybe that's why I got addicted to it. Maybe that's why I was addicted to it every night. Come 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock at night, 8 o'clock, I'd pop that pill. By 9 o'clock, my head was boing, 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 just bouncing up and down, right? Trying to fight the. I gotta stay up. Godzilla is on tonight at 10 o'clock. I gotta stay up tonight, but I couldn't because that pill would that 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 med. I think it was one a day, one pill a day. I think. Was it one or twice? Either it was once or twice a day I took it, but that dang pill knocked me out. Yes, Jeff, glad you're here. Jeff's up there in Michigan. Jeff's a good guy. I think he was last time Jeff stopped in. He was treasure hunting. I think for the Maple Leafs or something like that up there in Canada. I'm not sure. Or no, wait, Wisconsin, I believe it was, or Detroit. Yeah, treasure hunting. Or was that Jeff? Wait a minute, was that the? I don't know. Jeff's been here before. He's been here for a while. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm gonna go because I don't want to upset people. I know people are getting upset right now. I know Celts. I don't want to upset Celt because Celts got problems. I got problems. Debbie's got problems. We all got problems. Uh, I don't want to upset anybody, man. It's just I'm not afraid to talk about it. I don't know why so many people are. Shh, don't talk about it. Why? I don't want no one to know. Do you live in America? Yeah. Well, then I think everybody knows because we already did a survey, and we're pretty sure 99.9% of Americans have mental problems, but they don't even realize it yet. So, but shh, don't talk about it. Hostage situation. I wanted to change everything, right? Hostage situations and everything. Why are you holding these? I have a disability. The world's been coming down on me and everything. I just need a break, man. Man, I could use about $1,000,000 or whatever, and the world's coming and everything. I'm just, all right. Here's $1,000,000, man. Right? Will this change your life? Oh, yeah. God bless you. $1,000,000 would change. I can buy a home, man, and I might be able to start a business with this and feed my kids and everything. But $1,000,000, right? You gonna let all them people go? No, yeah, man. Take all them people. I don't want them no more, man. It'll cost me money. Take them. They got $1,000,000. All right, buddy. Now we're in business. But see, they can't do that. They can't compromise. They can't. They're not in the business of selling, or they're not in the business of saving lives, folks. When it comes to that, right? Compromising, and we all should be rich. The day you were born, you should have been given $1,000,000 check. Here's your $1,000,000 check, U.S. grade stamp. There you go. It's $1,000,000. Here you go. And you know what? You would still be rich today. If you would have used this smart, back then, you would have been able to get a beautiful home for about 80 grand, and you were set. That was it. Cars were cheap back then. You could have lived even to this day. You've still been living off that $1,000,000. But people go crazy. Gluttons. You could retire and live the rest of your life, a young man, all the way until you're an old man, on $1,000,000. But you'll always want more. I don't know what it is. It's greed. It's gluttony. I have no idea why or what. But it's never enough. I don't know. I've had enough of this YouTube. I know that. I do want to thank the people down at YouTube. I want to thank the people at YouTube and my mods, if they were the ones that fixed my computer. I want to thank my mods. I want to thank the people down at YouTube for fixing the Google uh, and the YouTube. We want to thank you guys for fixing it. I want to thank my mod for being here earlier, the other earlier videos, Miss ATS News. Great lady, and Miss Debbie Fox. What a great lady. Miss Debbie Fox is a great lady. Great lady. Cold Truth, all the rest of them. Bella Blaney, all the ladies, all the men, Kelt, and, or not Kelt, Jeff Polly, and all the rest of them. Miss Monica and Dave and Lori and all the mods things. But no, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just voicing my opinion. It's better to talk and be wild. Some people have Tourette's. I'm trying to explain this to you people in the world. So that I might have Tourette's, folks. My family members might have Tourette's, one of them. And when we get mad, we say things we don't mean. It's Tourette's. And I'm just trying to figure out something. Hold on a minute, folks. Oh, my neck, my neck, my neck. I just moved the wrong way. Oh, Christ. Oh, crack that. No, I am fine, ladies. It's not me. It is somebody. It is somebody named Johnny, but it ain't me. No, I'm not going to kill myself, ladies. I would like to, but no. But anyways, oh crap! My back shot. Look at little Debbie laughing. Formerly Michigan treasure hunter. Oh yeah, that is Jeff. That's the Jeff. Yeah, he's a treasure hunter. Yeah, he's got a one of them metal detectors. I went and bought one myself. I got him. I got a metal detector now, Jeff. I can't get too close to my head with it though, but I do have a metal detector now. Yeah, I went and bought one. Went and bought one. Like I said, I can't. It don't. It don't. It picks up. I can't get too close to my brain with it though. With a steel plate in my head and everything. And I wonder if that's why it's always ringing. Is that why it always goes off, Jeff? Yeah, it's a fun hobby. When I first bought it, I threw a handful of change out in the yard out here, but I still haven't found the change. Of course, I still haven't figured out how to use the damn thing. I haven't figured out how to use the dang thing yet, but there's some change out there in the yard. I go and find it. All right, so we are looking for the man or the woman that is inside of my head right now. I think they feel a little bit better. I think they feel a little bit better. Right? Maybe they were grabbing for attention. Maybe. I still think it's a YouTuber. And not me. I still think it's a YouTuber. And if you are watching, dude, it ain't worth it. Ain't worth it. It'll get better. Eventually. It will get better. And let me tell you what's going to fix this dude's life. You want to see this guy change his whole life? I'll tell you, whoever this guy is that's in my head. And I do have powers. I'm not going to lie. I did have a massive concussion. I do have a scar on my head. They did sew me up and staple me up my head and everything. And it is true. Some people that do have brain injuries later on uh, become psychic. And I'm not saying I'm psychic, but I do believe somebody is upset. It could be a family member of mine. I hope not. God, if it is, I love you. I'm just talking. You're a great person. I even feel like the way you do, the same as you. Depressed thinking the world hates me and everything. It's all right. We all make mistakes, and you're going to be okay. If it is a YouTuber and not related to me, you'll be all right. These trolls, don't let them get you. I know they drive you half crazy and try and drive you to kill yourself. That's why we labeled them suicide squads. That's why we have labeled them that. If they come in, start driving you completely crazy, then they've been labeled. We have to label them. We have to target them. We have to label them. Not target them, but we'll label them and keep track of them. Right? The world's very evil. I know what these people are going to say. Oh, grow up. You're a man and you're a woman. Good God, you're an adult. Right? Well, a lot of these people that are saying that are military people. They get a pension. They might have saw wartime. They might not have just. They might have went in and took all the tests and did their thing and was in the military for 4 years. That's what you sign up for. And after that, that was it. And they get a pension the rest of their lives. And they think that some of these guys have never even been called to service. But they act like they were in the military. So they run the show. I understand. I know. More power to you. But I'm going to end this video. I want to thank my 2 mods that came in tonight. I'm not feeling good. I haven't had a cigarette all day. I am jumping all over the place. I wish I would get my way, Lord. I think my world would change dramatically if I would get up and get my way. And my way don't even consist of $50 trillion, right? It don't even consist of that. People are like, oh my God, you want your way? And I don't live by money. There is something I would rather have each night more than anything right now. There's something I would rather have right now all during the day, every night, everything. More than a buttload of money. We're going to fix this person. I think it is a YouTuber. It's one of these YouTubers. They're hiding it, but you can tell they're hurting inside. We all are. I am too. Even the women are hurting. That's what this Delphi case did to people. That's what these cases did. The Summer Wells case, the Delphi case, all these cases have done to us. Right? Drove us crazy. Right? You got to be strong. I applaud the police for having to look at this stuff all the time and put up with this crap all the time, looking at all these death photos of kids missing and all that. It's horrible. Yes, sweet dreams. Jeff, Kelt, thank you all. Debbie, ATS News. It's late. I think it's time I relax. I want to thank all of you for being here. You're great people. And all I want to do is talk about it. Mental health. You didn't have to show up here, but usually it's fire night or something or music. But I was talking about this. I wanted to get this out because a lot of people are suffering from it. So I want to thank Jeff Polly and all the people that stopped in. Oh, Art of Deduction stopped in. Yeah, I know, Frank. You might want to change your name because people are like, every time you come into our chats or whatever, it's like you take a little piece of us. Right? Right? And then I was watching the other day and you're like, well, that's what Art of Deduction is. Well, give me my soul back, Frank. Come on, Franklin. Come on. We're playing games. I want to thank the great ATS News Kelton. Well, we had the old Crazy Mama in here. I haven't seen Crazy Mama in a while. Good lady, but the name suits her, right? Joking, she's a good one. Uh, and that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks. Now, folks, remember, if you ever have bad feelings, it's okay, but don't act out them feelings, right? You're gonna have bad feelings. People are like, you can't have bad feelings. You're gonna have feelings. You're gonna cry. You're gonna feel like you're the only one in the world, but don't fall to Satan and his witches and demons and burn down the road. Love you all. Have a good night. Be safe. Talk to you later. Oh, and I'm very glad that YouTube is now working. So now I don't have to open up all tabs. It's actually working again. Thank you. That's a miracle right there. Thank you, YouTube. My apologies for getting mad and cursing at YouTube and Google. Thank you.